Good morning, my Torrent people. This is Mr. Sam, and I'm bringing you our morning meeting. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. It's Saturday. Normally, we do our morning meetings on Fridays, but I do have to admit, I forgot. So now I'm putting it together for our Saturday one. But, that's the thing. With our whole COVID-19, everyone's staying at home, well, sometimes our days, they blend together. And it's sometimes hard to tell what day of the week it is because we're not going to school or work like we normally are. We have all these new and different routines. So to, I guess, help support my reasoning for forgetting to do our meeting yesterday, I'm going to use this nice little video in song form about that very same issue. And we won't listen to the whole thing, but we'll listen to part of it. And I think a lot of people will understand and go along with this. And it's a real good, catchy tune. So let's go ahead. Let's take this moment. Let's put this on full screen. We'll sit back. We'll do a little bit of listening. I'll get my little headphones on. Drink my coffee. We'll listen to a little bit of this to kick our Saturday morning meeting off. Let's see what we have. This is again. I had a FaceTime yesterday at 5. Excellent. Now, if you're interested in watching the rest of this video, I will provide different links, and of course, they have a bunch of other really fun, little quarantine-themed, funny songs. And of course, this gentleman does it with his entire family. So definitely go ahead and check out that link, and enjoy hours of fun of listening to these little funny music videos that this family had created. But with all that being said, again, I am sorry for posting this late, but I guess better late than never. So let's go ahead. Let's dive into our morning meeting. We'll slide on over. We'll pop up this. Now, I'm not going to go full screen with this. Do make a comment, though, if you do not enjoy it with me doing it smaller like this, because I want to make that adjustment. But just because we're going to be jumping back and forth to some different things, and I want to make sure it's going to be a little bit easier so we're not so hung up. So today is, I'm sorry, I'm diving into the news. We'll get to our calendar next. So we have our news for today. We won't take the time to go ahead and watch that entire video, right? But make sure if you do view this, include some comments, like what was the news about, or one important fact from that. And then of course, how did it make you feel? I know I don't necessarily. I'm going to have to make this big so we can see this a little bit better. Sorry. Full screen. Oh. Don't you love technology as I'm trying to figure this out as we're going? Here we go. View, present. There it is. Yep. So as you can see, when I watch the news, it can make me a little bit scared at times. Just because we are, but that's okay, okay? But what also, it makes me happy because I do get to spend a lot of extra time with my family, okay? But feel free, if you're talking about this with your child, feel free to share those comments. We want to know that. We miss all that interaction that we normally get, okay? And then that's going to jump us to our calendar, which, wait for it to load. Oh, I'm in the way. Oh, I can move myself. I'm going to slide myself right down here. As you can see, yesterday was May 8th, which was a Friday. And that was the day we were supposed to post this. Okay, and of course that would have been the day before that Friday would have been Thursday the 7th. But we're having to jump all the way to here because we are currently on Saturday the 9th. Okay, the day before Mother's Day, the all-important Mother's Day. So kids and husbands, don't forget Mother's Day. You have been forewarned. Have something put together. I know mothers love homemade things. Draw a little picture, put a cute message, and tell your mother that you love them to death, and that's all they want, is that love. Okay? But I did a little research myself. I found out that there are some pretty cool national holidays out there. And one in particular I'm going to bring up is today. Like doing this with paper makes me feel professional. Today is National Lost Sock Memorial Day. Now, of course, this is a problem that I believe all of us have. I believe I have at least 5 or 6 single socks. And of course, I like to wear those funny, goofy socks. So when I lose a sock, well, I've just got the one. So I'm gonna make sure I commemorate my lost socks in a little memorial I'll do. Maybe I'll place out all my single socks for that. So if you have any images, you have one sock that you haven't been able to find the other one, take a picture, share that comment, or text your teacher, do whatever with it. Tell us all about what's up with that sock. Or was it the dog hiding it like they do in Secret Life of Pets? Who knows? Okay. Another one for all the people that have a nice little sweet tooth. Well, it's also National Butterscotch Brownie Day. Okay, I'm more of a brownie guy. I'm not going to waste my time on the butterscotch, but if you dig both those things, I'm sure it'd be absolutely fabulous. Some other national days that aren't going to have nearly effect that they normally would. Today is also National Train Day. I know not too many of those trains are departing their stations because of our restrictions that we currently have. So we can't really celebrate that one unless you have some toy trains. Maybe, push one, put together a nice little cart, something cool like that. And then, of course, the last national holiday I'll be sharing with everyone, we cannot enforce at this time, which is it's National Sleepover Day. Okay, so what we'll do by celebrating National Sleepover Day today, I want you to sleep at your house, and you can have your family members over, which they already should be over because they live there with you. Okay, so just picture that as your sleepover with family, and you'll be able to have so much fun with all that. Okay, so again, today is Saturday, the May 9th, 2020, meaning yesterday was February. Why am I saying February? I am so sorry. That means yesterday was Friday the 8th, also in the month of May, in the year of 2020, and tomorrow is going to be May 10th, 2020, one of the most important days of the year because it is Mother's Day. So I'm hoping everyone gets to view this video before Sunday, so you'll be all prepared for that, okay? I know I've got some work to do today, put some things together for my mother, all right? But to not stretch this out, let's go ahead and slide on to our next one, and it is the weather. We'll enjoy the sunshine today, ladies and gentlemen, because it is going away. Today it is going to be a little bit chilly. It'll be cooler. We're going to be rocking around the 40s and I guess lower 50 degrees throughout today, but there is that sunshine, that lovely sunshine that just puts a big smile on my face. So I'm all for that. But sadly, tomorrow we're going to have rain all day. So sorry to those mothers out there. So make sure you're planning your Mother's Day. Maybe get her a movie and watch like a nice little movie with her, Mary Poppins, or something that's themed around your family. Okay, spend that quality time, but you're not gonna be able to spend that much time outside because it is supposed to rain. But you know what? It is better that we are getting rain because that is not the case for all of our country. If you're one, and I'm pulling up our little weather page right now as I'm chatting with everybody, in case you can't see me very well, I'll put myself back at the top. And as you can see, it is in the 40s right now. It's 41 degrees out currently. Right? And oh no, they slipped my screen. They must update it last time I checked. But this next image is a little bit tricky. It wasn't the layout that I wanted. But over in New York and some of those eastern coast states, we can see New Jersey, so right along here, they're not going to be getting snow tomorrow. They are going to be getting a bomb blizzard, apparently, which means a heavy amount of snow in a shorter period of time. And of course, yeah, that's right, it's May. And I believe the saying goes, April showers bring May flowers. Well, we can't really grow flowers if it is so cold that it's snowing out. Flowers cannot survive. They're not meant to survive that kind of cold. So let's hope that it'll be chilly tomorrow with some rain, and then we can get back to some sunshine. Okay. So we'll sign in with that. Okay, we'll go down to our next one. I will go back on full screen. Oh, not image. So everyone can see it a little bit better. As you can see, I've got my little announcer microphone with me. Now let's dive into our May core words. These are fresh off the press. Okay? So we're picking one word. I'm gonna pick one. You know what? I'm feeling ambitious. I'm gonna bump it up to a level 4 for today. We're gonna go with it, which is the least descriptive pronoun out there. Okay? Let's dive in and see what we've got. And I'm go. So we have it. I will click it. Oops. There we go. Why? There we go. Present. Nice and big. Excellent. Now I just gotta wait for this other thing. So we have it. That is when you're referring to a non-living object. So when you are talking about someone, you're not going to say it because they're a living organism. So with humans, we say he, she, they, them, I, me. Well, for it, if we're talking about like this coffee mug, I can say go pick up, or it is over there, or this, it is red. Well, it's just a not least descriptive word for what I'm holding in my hand. And if you can't see, I'm gonna get it right up there. That is my M&M coffee mug full of sweet, sweet coffee. Well, not sweet, bold coffee. Right? Now, back to our event. I'm sorry, I'm getting us off track. As you see, our little step-by-step guide. Hear it, say it, sign it, find it, read it, trace it, watch it, identify it, sort it, build it, do it. And of course, feel free to explore as many options as you want. If you want to just try out one, if you don't want to try out, that's your thing. If you want to try out every single one, or if you got a new way that you can do it, share it. See what we got. Okay. So with that, I gotta hit the exit, so I gotta slide ahead, and we're gonna. There's my mouse, and I can't go to the next thing because this is blocking me. There it is. So then we are clicking on to our next one. Now, oh, there it is. Now for our curriculum base vocabulary. We have plan, roommate, move, and care. And of course, all of these things are extremely important, especially when it comes to our plan, because as we'll discuss at the very end of our morning meeting, you want to have some kind of plan, some schedule put together. And roommates, that can, just because you live at home with your family doesn't mean that they're not considered roommates. Okay, this helps identify and move, what it means to move. The verb, the action word that we have. Then of course care. It's a little bit of that empathy. Everyone needs to be showing this right now, especially with everything that's going on. We need to show everyone we care, not just by what we say, but what we do. We need to back that up. Okay, so feel free to dive in there and explore. I particularly like this care one. Okay, it tells us the meaning of it. I'll play a little clip of that because I feel we really need to get this one down. But we are not going to watch the entire video of it. Now, as you can see, it delivers this for him. But if you're not a big fan of how that sounds, well, parents, guardians, brother, sister, aunt, uncle, grandma, grandpa, whoever it is, feel free to throw that in your own words instead of Just listen to the automated response. Well, throw a little of yourself on there, like care. It's a noun. That means a person, place, or thing. It means to pay close attention or concern or responsibility. A way we can use that, the word care in a sentence is care should be taken when holding babies. Okay? And the reason why we should show care is because babies can be very fragile. Say you're dropped and they hurt, so you want to really take care of them. You want to treasure them and not hurt them. You want to care, C-A-R-E, care. All right. And we are continuing. Move right on. Oh, I am just clicking random buttons because I'm in a hurry. I'm sorry. Then, of course, we'll talk about this very last slide. And that is with our schedule. And of course, keeping that consistent and having a nice schedule set up will allow you to not miss out on certain dates or opportunities like Mr. Davis just did with his morning meeting. Okay, having that laid out there, and of course, it keeps you on what day of the week it is, and it keeps you going, gets you motivated, gets you looking forward to a new day. Okay, and of course, I'm looking forward to the day where we'll be able to get everything back to normal, and I will stop talking to a computer to teach my lessons and start talking to you guys in first person, being right there. Okay. Now, just a little Saturday treats. Okay. As always, you want to make sure you're reading to boost your comprehension and of course your vocabulary. Now, we're at the point where you've probably done 2 different techniques: reading to yourself, watching staff members read stories out loud, parents reading alongside, taking turns, shared reading. But for today, I have a real treat for you, and I've been listening to this gentleman quite regularly for the past few days, but he does a very good job of telling stories, particularly Dr. Seuss stories, and I'm a big Dr. Seuss fan. But he does it a little bit differently. He actually turns it into a song, a little rap style. So I'm going to take this time to share one of his videos, and I'll also include the link to some of these videos as well if you would like to explore some of the other books. Now, the book I am going to have our gentleman reader do is, it's called Green Eggs and Ham, which I have right here. And of course, I like green eggs and ham because it has Sam I Am. And of course, I am a Sam. So I appreciate it. So I'm not going to play the entire length of it. We'll probably watch about a minute or so of the video. I will provide the link, so if you want to dive in and get the whole thing. But enjoy if you feel like getting up and dancing, or since it's kind of themed to a little bit of a rap song, you can get yourself all prepared. Let me see, let me get my hat on. I'll put on my sunglasses so I can be cool. And we'll go ahead and enjoy the story. I will let them say I am. Now, as you can see, if you were digging that, he's got plenty more out there. Oh, the place you go. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. The Lorax, yes. That's a 13-minute long one because Lorax is a longer song. But man, I tell you what, he tears it up. Hey, I am a little bit envious of him. So let me go ahead and drop this little shared screen. Now I got to take my hat off now. So enjoy our morning meeting for today. Feel free to comment, suggestions, anything that you want out there. And of course, have a lovely sunny day. And to all you mothers out there, enjoy your day tomorrow because all of you deserve it. Okay? So thanks for listening and watching. I'll see everyone soon. And everyone gets to watch me fumble around trying to stop the recording.